Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to From the Doghouse. Hi Annie. This is episode number 10, 10 weeks in, which is exciting. Annie and I were just saying we didn't plan to both be wearing green, but we're both wearing green today. Uh, been a fun week. I've a lot of progress again this week, and last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, we introduced you to the Doorman Project, which has been a very fun initiative that Annie has been leading. And we are almost through phase one, and we're going to be moving on to two other phases. And now more than ever, the doorman project is critical, and how we appreciate doormen is really important. So we thought we'd talk today about the progress with the doorman project and what the next two phases look like. So, Annie, how are things going with it?
Well, as you probably figured out already, this is one of my favorite projects ever. I just love it. So Phoebe and I and some of my walkers have been out and about in the Upper East Side, and we've been distributing these jars that I showed you 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. It's just been really, really fun to get to know the doorman, to feel their appreciation. I think the sweetest responses literally I'm bringing a parcel, and usually they get the parcels for people in the building, right? And they get in and go like, for me? Really, for me? So the response has just been so sweet. They've been all really grateful. They're very happy, and just happy that, a business also looks after them, because they usually are the ones that are supplying the treats, that are looking after the dogs. And so I think it's been received really, really well. So phase one's been really awesome.
And if you don't live in New York and you're watching this from anywhere else in the US or around the world, the we talked about this a few weeks ago, but the experience that doormen provide in the buildings and the life of New York City is so critical, and it's so connected to not only just the personal lives, but as Annie said, the lives of dogs. And something I was quite shocked about is the amount of dogs that live in some of these buildings. We did research on buildings just in the Upper East Side and Upper West Side, and Annie, I think it was like over 10,000 dogs in
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, 30 or 40 buildings. It the numbers are staggering. And if you don't live in New York and you don't know about doormen and how critical they are, it's a great time to do some research on doormen in New York and understand how much they're integrated into the lives of New Yorkers. And so I'm really excited, Annie. I think this is a great idea that you came up with weeks ago. We've been working on it, but it's really exciting. So phase two and phase three, what are we doing next?
Yeah, and as you were just talking, I was looking at the numbers again, and it's almost 5,000 dogs in the buildings that we've delivered the jars to so
That's
far.
amazing.
And that's not even, we haven't only done Upper East Side, we haven't even done Upper West Side yet. So, so it's an unbelievable amount of animals that live there.
Yeah.
And some buildings have, thousands of residents. So the scale is just, you forget how many people there are in New
Yes.
York
Yes.
City, and how many dogs. Phase two and phase three are going to kick in, very soon. And so phase two really is going back to those buildings that we've supplied the treats to. Obviously, refill the treats, right? But also they obviously already met myself and Phoebe. And Phoebe got a lot of pets and a lot of treats already on the first round, so I'm sure she will love this. And then in the second round, what we're looking for from the doorman is actually stories about the dogs in the building, some fun things that they've experienced over the years. Because, as Patrick said, these doormen really are, at the pulse of what's happening in
Hmm.
the city, and they have the best stories, they have the best insights. It's just beautiful. And so we're really excited to collect these stories and share them with the world. And on May 5th, which happens to be Cinco de Mayo on a
Hmm.
Tuesday, so it's Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, and it's Doorman and Building Service Worker Appreciation Day. We're going to start to share some of these stories, which we're really excited about. I'm hoping that we'll collect enough stories so we can actually make a little book out of it that we can then give back to the community as well, to share the beautiful stories of the doorman. So those are the next two phases. I'm personally so excited about this because doormen are completely underappreciated lot, I think.
Hmm.
Definitely not seen enough, that's for sure. And so this campaign just really gives us a chance to be there for our community, do something really beautiful, and just elevate the profile of the doorman. So yeah.
And if you don't live in New York, check out Dorman in New York. Understand a little bit about what they do. It's a great time, as you said. The Appreciation Day is coming up very soon, and we are very thankful for all the doormen in New York. So, Annie, great week, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone.
All
See you
right,
next week.
take care.
Bye.